Denver Nuggets against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Boss in at the point.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. To the middle. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
What a quick move by Caldwell Pope. He steals the ball and then is out and running.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Here's Boss. Towns against Gordon. The pass to Edwards. Pocket 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Boss. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Murray with him. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Now, Jokic, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Murray, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Edwards passes to Boss. Kicks to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Towns, no luck. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
From the stripe. That one rolling around and rims out.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Inside, here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. That's another miss, number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Boss passes to Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Porter with it. Working on McDaniels. Passes it to Porter. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. Towns with the steal. Down low and stolen by Murray. On the wing, Porter. It's good from long range.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
The pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit them.
Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Now here's Edwards following the miss by Jokic. And that one is off. Murray with it. Now guarded by Boss. Caldwell Pope outside. He feeds it to Porter. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. He's called first of the game for the Nuggets. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. Taking a look at Denver. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Gobert. Naz Reid out there with Edwards. Then there's Boss. And it's Joe in a 2-guard. Now here's Reid. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's not dominating this sport. We know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough. I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
Boss passes to Joe. Here's Boss. To the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Boss. Caldwell Pope passes to Horton Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Horton Tucker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Horton Tucker with it. He's guarded by Boss. Horton Tucker. The pass to Caldwell Pope. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Boss. Here's Joe. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Denver calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And Murray subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He finished with 57 points and had a season high in boards. He was doing work on the glass. An amazing performance. You probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Boss. Count that bucket. Porter's got 9.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Boss.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Murray down low. Gobert on him. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Out left to the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Boss back to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Porter. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Towns.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Back to Murray. A 3-ball. Rebound Minnesota.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Murray outside. Pass to Naji. Back to Murray. Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
McDaniels passes to Boss. There's the dish to Towns. The pass to Joe. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Launches a 3. Got a piece of it. Jumps up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Caldwell Pope outside. Misses the 3. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand at a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Ernie.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
Their defense needs to pick up the slack. Those boys over there hadn't missed some easy shot.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boss has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. He is a bucket getter.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. To the paint, the 9-foot shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Boss. And it's Denver with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
A smart play by Edwards. Comes up with the steal and then just gets the ball up the court.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Caldwell Pope with a screen from Murray. A crossover, and it's Murray with the jam.
Tight handle from Murray. He knows how to create space for that shot.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Murray. Boss passes to Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Back to Caldwell Pope. And Murray now top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. They're outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. Always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 6. Caldwell Pope pass to Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
And Murray shooting with this kind of efficiency. Look how fired up the bench is.
To Gobert. Jokic with the steal. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jokic a screen. Murray finds Jokic. Now here's Porter. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
That's the defense knowing Jokic is the former MVP, not giving him an inch, but that results in a foul.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Nuggets. Minnesota also with the sub. Joe's checked in. Timberwolves passing it around. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Boss.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Now here's Murray. He's got 12 to the inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And you can see Aaron Gordon just lights up when he has chances like that to throw it down.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Boss, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now 24 points for Boss. The Nuggets leading by 3. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Towns against Gordon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Murray looking around. Rejected by Boss. They get it back. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3 to the middle. Boss gets the bucket. And it's now 26 points for Boss.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
On the wing, Gordon. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And looking at some numbers for Murray. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, that's just sweet passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Here's Boss. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. They've held a 12-point lead early. The Wizards on the road to face them after this week. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Let's keep it up.
A different look for Denver. Who's Scott? Najee passes to Brown. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Boss. Back to Horton Tucker. Brown the pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horton Tucker. Jokic finds Horton Tucker. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. On the court for Minnesota, Hartenstein is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Boss. Then there's Edwards. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
A 3. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. And it's been ugly.
Here's Boss. Plays it up off the glass. Boss has got 38 points.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall here. Just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Boss gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Watson, the pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Watson. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Minnesota. Denver calls timeout. Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. Let's see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
But Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Down low. Here's Boss. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Boss has got 44.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the paint. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Good awareness from Jokic. He sees the shot forming and gets over there for the denial.
Here's Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he gets the bucket. 46 points for Boss.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here he goes. Here's Boss, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A different look for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Mike Muscala. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And Murray subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Towns comes in for Olynyk. And it's McDaniels in for Reed. The Nuggets trail by 12. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Boss passes to Edwards. Down low, Jokic with the steal. On pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Inside, here's good. That's another bucket.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And with the 31st game of 50 points or more, he is now second on the 50-point list. Wilt had 30 games in the 63 campaign, but it's a long way to go to the top spot of 45.
Now here's Caldwell Pope after the miss from Boss. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Murray outside, looking to end his cold spell.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Brett, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. During the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Boss.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Boss, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to...
Hey, come on, get mine.
Yeah, get serious. Come on.
What?
Come on, man. You could do better than that.
This is too easy. Keep throwing that up.
Come on, MP.
Woo! I got you. Pick. Go over it. Screen coming. Ow, what? Shot! Right here. Let's go. Gear up. We good. Watch the screen. Step out. Come around. Get it. Switch. Big coming. Hey. Switch.
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not going to cut it here.
Don't get picked. No way. Screen coming. Oh, man. Screen coming. Help it if I try. Turn it up. I got your help. What's the roll? Yeah, you can't contain me. Come on! What are you throwing? You ain't never gonna score again!
stars.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Boss's shot is off. Thybulle passes to Sharp. Now Henderson. Here's Sharp. Back to Henderson. Ayton with a screen. 5 to shoot. Henderson misses. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Boss. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. They swipe it. Outside Edwards.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots. Man, good whistle there.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Henderson. 27 points his last game. Pass to Sharp. Henderson outside. He drops it from range.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Here's Boss. Some solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Thybulle. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Boss. Defended by Henderson. There's a screen. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Down low. Just 5 on the clock.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
To the paint. Boss, good. Boss has got 5 now.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Scoot Henderson.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing.
Intercepted. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Ayton with a screen. Henderson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Yep, that one goes.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Boss, the pass to Towns, and a nice finish on the layup.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Now here's Henderson. He has 7. And Boss pulls it down.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Henderson outside. Ayton gets a double team. Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch and shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
To the inside. Back to Daniels. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. There's a screen. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Sharp. Back to Henderson. Puts up a three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And let's take a look at the leaderboard and see which players were the top shooters from three-point land this past month. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Joe's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And also a switch here for Portland. Grant's checked in. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Here's Boss. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Boss, the pass to Towns. They set the pick. All sorts of time. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Boss. Back to Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 6.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Thybulle with it. Out to the right wing. Grant in the post. Towns on him. 6 to shoot. Grant the pass to Williams. Outside for Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. 12 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Here's Boss. Good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Timeout called. Portland. Grant against Reed. Grant's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Thybulle and Grant are at the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, Portland, they're a ways down in the standings.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He contributed 52 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Henderson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Reed passes to Boss. That one falls. And now just a three-point Portland lead.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Portland, no good that time either.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but it's gone dry since.
Boss, good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Ayton. Henderson finds Brogdon. Now here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Gets to the corner and hits it. Ayton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You love Ayton's energy on offense. He relishes every chance he gets to put up points for his team.
To the paint. Boss, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Brogdon, the pass to Graham. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Boss. And a two-handed jam!
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
Now Brogdon. 6 points for him. Inside. Here's Ayton. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Thibault. Still no points. Brogdon, the pass to Ayton. Comes up empty down low. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Henderson, the pass to Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon!
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And Minnesota calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Boss, the pass to McDaniels. Down low. Boss's shot is off. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They'll be seeing plenty of each other this year. 4 total meetings between them.
No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Scoot Henderson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first one falls. That one's no good. Portland trailing here. Thibault passes to Henderson. Drops in the layup for 2. Henderson's got 14 points for the game. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. Towns with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
30 seconds left in the second. It's Sharp on the wing. The 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. To the middle. Here's Boss. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Gobert with a block.
You could feel that block from here. Gobert, exceptional timing on that play.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost Shaq-like. They've been DPR, Shaq.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Anytime you...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Henderson. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Boss in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Boss, the pass to McDaniels. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Henderson outside. Williams with the screen. The offensive rebound. Back to Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Henderson outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Boss's shot is off. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Henderson with it. 17 points in the game. 3-pointer Sharp. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Now here's Williams. No points so far. Outside Thibault. It's Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Goes up on the wing. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA. But Shaedon Sharp is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league. And one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Now here's Henderson. 17 points in the game. Pass to Sharp. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Sharp passes to Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Ayton's got 11 points.
You can tell Ayton knows how to assert himself inside, refusing to back off because of some coverage.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. The leaner inside, and that one's long.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
McDaniels passes to Boss. Can't hit from in close.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Offensive rebound.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Joe's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Trailblazers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Sharp passes to Ayton. Here's Sharp. Pass to Ayton for the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Boss has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards, a pass to Boss. Thibault with the board. Portland trailing here. Henderson scanning the floor. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The kick out to Edwards. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Good on the shot. Ayton's got 15 points. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. He takes it in. Boss, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Grant's checked in for Portland. While we have a moment, the 2K leaderboard for field goal percentage among power forwards and centers. This over the previous month of play. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
Every one of them possesses a great touch around the basket. When they receive the ball in good position in the paint, it is just about automatic.
Here's Sharp. Following the score by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Free throw line jumper. Yes, it's good. 7 points in the game.
Every now and then, Sharp stretches himself and goes for these mid-range J's.
To the inside, Boss. Up and in on the layup.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's Henderson. 17 points in the game. Three-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Goss, good. And now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Thibault. Williams passes to Sharp. Now Thibault. Over to the left wing. The open shot, Henderson. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Joe misses. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Edwards, the pass to Boss. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Boss has got 38 points. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 8-point game. Looking to get it going. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Boss, good.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
And Portland's shooting just under 40% from the field. They set a pick. Here's Sharp. Outside for Henderson. It's stolen. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. Thibault finds Grant. To stop the drought. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Here's Boss. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Let's keep it up.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the...
Team's making some changes here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Blake. To the paint. Here's Williams. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
On the court right now for Portland. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Edwards against Brogdon. And they pick up 2.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there it is for him. Boss has got 46.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Brogdon Brogdon with the bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Boss's shot is off. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Pass to Blake. Elbow shot. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. To the inside, Moss. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Williams, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. You know, for the past few years, Smitty, it's been amazing how deep the talent is in the NBA draft every year.
I love it, BA, because you're starting to find stars in the second round. Guys who are picked 40, 50 are becoming all-stars, rookie of the year, and winning a lot of awards. I think the talent right now in the world is fantastic.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Boss. Pass to Brown. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Up top, Aiden. Back to Thibault. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Tries to break his ice. Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 19 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Down low. Outside McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Williams. Now the Blazers moving it up. McDaniels against Thibault. Henderson outside. And he drives in. Oh, did you see that finish? And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. McDaniels against Thibault. Towns for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Henderson for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Right side McDaniels. Inside. Here's Boss. And yes! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Henderson. Henderson with another miss. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Throws it up high and stolen by Williams. Henderson outside. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. Here's Boss. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Boss.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Shots good by Henderson. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth. Towns finds Edwards. Boss, good. Boss has got 58.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a three. And another three from Minnesota.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Thibault tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Edwards. Here's Boss. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Thibault. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
Good game, good game.